Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Today's item is something that I picked up in the freezer section. It is from a very well-known brand here in the UK, McCain. So McCain do lots of different stuff, primarily chips. So they have all these different versions of chips. My personal favourite is the chunky chips with the kind of crispy coating, or the crispy outside. I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. But yeah, they come in like a blue bag. But those are probably my favourite ones, and they're really nice. So this is I think it's fairly new, because I haven't really seen it before. So I picked this up, and I picked up another flavour as well, which I might try for you guys later, depending on how much I enjoy this. So we'll see. So this is McCain Street Fries BBQ Beef. Fries loaded with BBQ beef sauce, ready to eat in minutes. So as you can see, it contains fries, BBQ beef sauce, and then some garnish. So it looks like chili fries, basically. You see in the picture there, it's absolutely bursting out of the box, which makes it look like a huge portion. Yeah, it's not a huge portion. I'll show you it in a wee second. So let's have a wee read on the packaging and see what we've got here, because yeah, there's the blurb. So it's julienne cut potato fries, seasoned and coated, cooked portion of sauce with beef and vegetables, and a sachet of chopped chives and red onion, which sounds nice. Sounds nice enough. So there's different ways you can make this. You can make it in the oven, which I would probably say next time I will do it that way, because this time I decided to do it in the microwave. It took 7 minutes in the microwave to do, and to be honest, the chips look a bit soggy. So I would recommend doing it in the oven for you guys if you do ever buy one. If I try the other one, I'll do that one in the oven just so we can see the contrast. So yeah, what's it got in it? It's obviously the instructions about how to cook it, but let's have a wee look at the ingredients. So it's 55.4% potatoes, which has got water, mashed tomatoes, minced beef meat pieces, sunflower oil, batter, don't know what batter is, modified starch, rice flour, dextrin, pea fibre, raising agents, thickener. Maybe the chips have a batter on them? I don't know, they don't look like they've got a batter on them. Thickener, xanthan gum, turmeric extract, pea protein, colour, paprika extract, red onions, 2.5%, grilled onions, molasses, sugar, chive, 1.3%, cider vinegar, soy sauce, grilled green bell peppers, dehydrated potatoes, modified starch, concentrated red bell pepper juice, garlic, jalapeno peppers, ground cumin, ground oregano, smoke flavouring. Wow, the allergens list is pretty brutal. May contain crustacean, eggs, fish, soy, milk, tree nuts, celery, mustard, sesame seeds, sulfites, and mollusks. What? They really must not take a lot of care in their factories to separate this stuff out, because this clearly doesn't have mollusks or crustaceans in it, or eggs. The only actual ones in it are soya and wheat, but it may contain all that stuff. That just screams to me that the stuff in the factory isn't very well cleaned, or that they don't do a good job of separating out the stuff, which is bad. That's bad, yeah. Anyway, calorie wise, so per 100 grams sold, it's a 300 gram thing. I think it actually shows, yeah, it shows on the front what the things are for the full whack. So it's 474 calories for chili cheese fries. That's actually not too bad. That's quite low. 15 grams of fat, which is medium, 3 grams of saturates, which is low, 9.3 grams of sugars, which is low, and then 1.8 grams of salt, which is medium again. So not too bad against your daily recommended allowance. Right, well, look at the picture. That looks fantastic. It looks like proper chili on top of sturdy fries, and it looks to be bursting out of the packet, right? This is what the actual thing looks like. So that there's no chips bursting out of it, as you can see. I'll tip it so you can see the inside. So there you go, that's what it looks like. Clearly, on this one, the sauce has been pushed right to the one side, because that is not covering those chips. And then The chips are not sturdy at all. Maybe they're a little sturdier now that I've had them sit for a while, but they're starting to get cold. So they're quite floppy. And of course, you've got the chives and the onions in there, and they're not particularly big chunks. So it looks a decent portion of food, but I'm not overall happy about the amount of it. It's definitely not as much as it looks on the packet. Let's say that. Right, well, I suppose the only thing to do is try it now. So I think what we'll do is we'll get some of the chips from the edge so that they're not just totally soaked in the sauce. And then we'll get a little bit of spoonful of the sauce on there. There we go. Doesn't smell of much, to be honest. There's not much of a smell coming from it. Alright, so these are McCain street fries, BBQ beef. They've got a few different varieties. But let's give this one a go. Let's give it the old taste test, shall we? The barbecue sauce is quite sweet. I thought I was sticking my fork in to try and get a fork full there, and I really thought I was getting a grip of a good bit of chips there, but I wasn't. I was just hitting the bottom of the packet. It's not really deep at all. If you didn't know, you wouldn't guess that there was beef in that. It's not beefy at all. There are little bits of beef in it, you can see them, but it doesn't taste very beefy. Mostly tastes like sweet barbecue sauce with chunks through it. The chips, are okay. They're microwaved. I mean, they're as good as microwave chips can be, to be fair. I mean, I don't think you get really any better than that. Try one on its own without the sauce. Chips are apparently supposed to be seasoned, but they really aren't. Those are plain ass chips. Yeah, I mean, it calls it a barbecue beef sauce. It tastes like a barbecue sauce, like a cheap barbecue sauce. There's no smokiness to it. Not that's noticeable anyway. It's sweet, but it doesn't really have much flavour. Yeah, again, I mean, I think maybe if you did this in the oven, it would be better. I'm just wondering, can you put the sauce in the oven? Preheat the oven. Place the tray of fries on the middle shelf of the oven and bake. And then you still have to microwave the sauce. So the sauce would still be bland, even if you did it the oven way. Because all you're doing there is cooking the chips in the oven, which is fair enough. You want chips cooked in the oven anyway. They'd be crispier, but it probably wouldn't taste much better. Yeah, it's very boring. It's a sweet barbecue sauce. Doesn't taste particularly beefy. Well, you can feel the beef chunks in there, which is something, I suppose. But yeah, it's a little sweet, but ultimately no real flavour to it. You don't taste the smokiness or the paprika or anything else really. You can't really taste the chives. That was just a full fork full of chives, and they still don't really taste like much. Probably because they're frozen. But yeah, that's a monumental disappointment, I have to say. Very bland. Chips aren't particularly good because they're microwaved. Yeah. Nah. Very meh. And that was expensive too. That was like £2.50. I think it was £2 for £4. I think I got them for. Which is not a good deal. Those are not worth that kind of money. I mean, I could buy a big bag of Iceland fries, and to get the amount of fries that I've got in here out of that bag, that would maybe be like an eighth of the bag, maybe. And then I could buy a tin of good chili. My preference would be the one from Asda, the Smart Price Asda one. You know, if I buy those two things, that would still cost me less than this. And I'm getting way more chili, and I'm getting way more fries. And I wouldn't microwave them because they're, you know, doing the chili in the microwave is not that bad, but I wouldn't microwave the chips. Microwaving chips is pointless. Oh yeah. A poor product. Not really nice at all. I mean, it's not bad. It doesn't taste bad or anything, but it doesn't taste good. A poor product, poor value for money. Yeah, this gets the stamp of disapproval. It really does. It's awful. Not worth it at all. Well, that'll do for today. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the wee bell to get notifications. Hopefully you weren't as disappointed in this video as I was of these McCain street fries. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know what you'd like me to try first. Or first? Next is what I meant to say. Right, well, that'll do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. I will see you then. Cheers.